You've asked for it, ladies. In this episode, I'm going to be showing you why you as a woman need to have a plan tailor-made to suit your body type. Why your female hormones are so important when it comes to your body either storing or burning off fat, and what a meal plan is going to look like for you to be able to get in the shape that you want. This is coming from me coaching women and body transformations all around the world for over a decade now. From busy mums to professional women to bikini and fitness models to actors. So in this episode, I'm going to introduce to you two of my fantastic female clients where you're going to see their dramatic body transformations, especially when it comes to stubborn fat loss and those trouble spot areas. So you can start taking on and follow the exact steps that are simple to use so you can start seeing the results with your very own body. Because let's be honest, if you're confused about what to do to get in shape, how to lose weight, or if you've lost weight before but you found it again, there's no need to make it more complicated. So let's use the proven, easy to use steps so you can start seeing the changes for yourself. Just click the link below to get full access to the episode on the next page. You can start following the exact steps that thousands of women are using around the world. You being a woman means you have important metabolic hormones. Estrogen and progesterone are just two of those. And yes, they need to be in balance, because if they become out of balance, your body is compromised with how efficient and effective it is when it comes to burning off stubborn fat. So this is why when women follow a plan for weight loss that's made for men, it's slow, it's hard, and usually it doesn't work, which is most of the case, as you're not getting what your body type needs and literally following the wrong plan. And this is why I see all the time women completely fed up, totally frustrated from staying strict on diets, working out really hard and not seeing the results with their own bodies. And if this is you, then it's okay, but it's time to use what's going to work for you. As if you're following a plan that doesn't take into account your hormonal environment and say only counting calories, you're doomed, as you're not switching on the actual processes that your body needs to be able to burn fat for fuel. This is why a reset phase is so important, to prime your body to be able to be effective and efficient when it comes to the 3 steps that is lipolysis, that is the fat burning process. And also taking into account how good your body is at managing insulin, which is your body's powerful storage hormone. Now, a big reason why low carb diets had such a strong fad was because it was taking into account insulin, the storage hormone. But the problem is, if you just start following a low carb diet, and let's face it, we've all tried it before and it absolutely sucked. The problem is we don't get to eat the foods that we actually want. But on the other side, there is a negative backlash. If you take your carbohydrates out too excessively for too long, your hormones, those important metabolic hormones at play, can go in the wrong direction. So I literally want to show you right now how to get your body to open up the fat cells, transport the energy, and then burn it where it needs to be burned so you are losing weight. And this is why so many people struggle to be able to lose the weight that they want when they're not turning on this 3-step fat burning process. This is why I want to introduce you to Jen, as these 2 shots were taken after going through a priming phase that you can easily follow. Now, there was a big focus on helping the body's natural detox system to do its job by aiding it with the foods and nutrients, and actually focusing on less exercise. Her body was efficient to burn fat. Now let me introduce you to Nicola, as this is another great real life story about burning those trouble spot areas. You as a woman means you probably struggled up until now with burning off trouble spots that are typically thighs, butt, stomach, and even back of the arms. Now this actually happens because your female body in those stubborn areas has 9 times more of the receptors that make fat slower in these areas. But really, this shows that you can make a dramatic difference to your body shape, and what's even better, that this had a strong focus on the priming phase and being able to have Nicola eat more food and do less exercise than when she started with me. So this is not about actually depriving your body or doing excessive amounts of exercise. So this is about not depriving yourself, not following strict diets, or even doing excessive amounts of cardio or exercise. This is about using what's suited for your female metabolism and knowing that you live a busy life, knowing that you can't turn your life upside down to try and follow some radical diet. So to get the full episode where I'm going to walk you through what to actually be doing with a plan that's suited to your female metabolism, just click the link below. And I'll walk you through the exact steps thousands of women around the world are using right now to be able to see their body change week to week, and so can you. Now, I'm not going to give just blanket statements. That's not going to work, and the people that are giving such things are just perpetuating the problem of making things more confusing. Things like a black and white answer of just eat low carbs or do morning cardio, things like this to try and help you lose weight isn't going to work for absolutely everybody. And the problem is everything is a process. This is why what you need to start with isn't what you're going to end with to be able to get into the shape and into the health that you want. What I want to give you now is an eating strategy that I use with my private clients to be able to dramatically transform their bodies, but always putting their health in the front seat. Now, the starting plan that you need to follow is this priming phase, is hitting that reset button to be able to get your body to burn fat effectively and efficiently. Because if you're not getting the results that you want right now, it's because your body's not going through the actual stimulation it needs to get lean. This is why when I design programs, it's taking everything into account. This is even for private clients all the way to the MyFitBody members. It's knowing the process behind what's needed to happen to be able to get the body to change the way that you want. But this does not mean that you cut carbs out forever, as I'm finding so many people are completely carb phobic and don't know what to do with carbs. But this doesn't mean that you cut carbs out forever, as I'm finding too many people are becoming carb phobic. As carbs are not the enemy. What is the enemy is not having the plan and process in hand for what's going to actually guide your body, coerce your body, and not try and force your body into looking the way that you want. I know you being here with me right now means that you're motivated, you're ready to make it happen, and you're probably not the type of person that's just going to flake out on a program, which really means that you just need the right plan and that you are going to follow through with it, as a lot of the time people are following the wrong plan, and that's why when we're talking about it needs to suit your lifestyle, it's so important. As one of the most important factors for you to be able to get in shape, burn off the unwanted weight, is does it suit you and your lifestyle? Can you follow through with it? As the straight up truth, if you can't follow a plan any longer than just a short amount of time, it is the wrong plan. As I'm totally against the radical diets that are just depriving you, though I'm not against getting results really fast, because you can take care of your body, you can take care of your health, and you are able to get in shape quickly by making sure that you're doing the right things. As this comes into your workouts, and I say it's a minimum of 3 to 4 weight training sessions that you need to be doing each week if you're serious about getting in shape. And then this also goes into how many meals you need to be eating. And no, you don't need to be eating 6 to 7 meals to spike your metabolism, because that just isn't the truth. What your meal plan really needs to be doing is 1, making sure that you actually nourish yourself with the nutrients, and 2, stabilizing your blood sugars, making sure that your body is able to go into that actual fat burning process. This will help actually managing the major problems where people, when following the wrong diets, fall into, and that is having low energy, having really high cravings, and having really high hunger. And then I have to bring it up because a major pitfall that I continue to see are people taking the wrong supplements, literally wasting money on things that don't work, especially when it comes to the whole fat burner category. There's just no need for it. And why in an upcoming episode, I'm going to be walking you through what does work and what doesn't work. Because there are so many lies and shams out there, and I know this will ruffle some feathers. So do be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out. So I've laid it out here for you, and all you need to do now is just click the links below and get access to everything that I've got there free for you. And then I'll look forward to seeing you in the next episode.